Hey, what's up? You're watching All the Way Up Crypto, and I'm your host, Aaron, jamming out to my cousin's new jam, the blockchain. You guys can find him on SoundCloud. I'll leave a link down below, but pretty good stuff. He's working on his next jam, Huddle. Can't wait for it. The blockchain. All right, enough of that. So, what I want to cover with you guys tonight is an ICO that's coming up that I'm super excited about, and so should you be. Building a peer-to-peer decentralized lending and borrowing platform, Celsius. So, the guy behind this was the guy who invented VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol. He had lots of patents there, shook up the whole telecom industry, right? Yeah, we all know what VoIP's done. That's how basically our cell phones work now, Skype, you name it. So, their crowd sale. So their pre-sale pretty much done, or maybe it's still going. I'm not sure. I haven't checked since yesterday. But anyway, their pre-sale, you have to be an accredited investor, and the minimum I think was to buy 10,000, or no, you had to spend 10,000 Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USD. So 10,000 in USD terms at the point that you were buying your tokens in. Why am I excited about this? Well, let's take a look at this. I don't mind the cartoons. Let's just say crypto cashback. Yes, please. Your Celsius wallet will enable you to earn interest on your crypto holdings. When you deposit your coins, you'll join our decentralized crowdsourced lending pool and earn daily interest. Earn interest for holding my crypto. I'm already going to hold my crypto, so maybe I'll throw some in there. Make some interest on them. We're building a lending platform for the crypto community to reap the benefits of the features or the futures market and margin lending without the profits going to traditional financial institutions. I like it. Traditional financial institutions. I believe those things are called banks, right? So let's be our own bank. Cookies and cream ice cream is good. Anyway, so you can also get a cash loan against your coins, so you do not need to sell them. This is pretty cool. So you're going to get a collateralized loan, right? So you'll give them some of your crypto, and they'll say, well, we'll give you, I don't know, 60% or whatever the value of your crypto is in cash, and then you'll pay interest on top of that. Why is this good? Well, now you can spend what the value of your crypto is without spending your crypto, which allows us to HODL. We can do the HODL dance. All right. So, keeping that in mind, there are other platforms out there that let you take out a collateralized loan against your crypto. One that I was really excited about, but they're still rolling some things out, and they're not quite where I'd like to see them be, at least for this point in time with my holdings in crypto. Salt Lending, great platform. Eric Voorhees, if you guys know who he is. He's a founder of Shapeshift, been in Bitcoin for a very long time. And so you should check those guys out. They got a great platform going. Again, collateralized loan off your crypto. Right now they're only using Bitcoin and Ethereum for collateral. And a couple other, well, the cool thing with Salt Lending is you can pay back the principal and the balance with the Salt tokens. And right now, their Salt tokens, when you use your Salt token to pay towards your interest or your balance, they're giving you a value of $27.50. And currently, the current price right now of a Salt token on the exchanges is $3.16. Well, that's like getting a loan for like what? 80% off. That's a pretty good deal. Something to consider. So check out Salt Lending, Great platform. I know there's another one, I believe it was called Coin Loan, very similar to Salt Lending. And another one that isn't like either one of those, but again, allowing to loan out your crypto is ETHLend. ETHLend lets you put up your ERC20 tokens to get some Ethereum, and then you pay back whoever loans you the Ethereum, whatever the price was set at. Truly peer-to-peer, smart contract, all set up, no middleman. It's what the blockchain was designed to do. All right, so let's get back to Celsius. Just so you know that they're not the only one in this atmosphere, but I think they have a really awesome approach to really kick butt and take names. Especially with the CEO. Wow, check out his videos, listen to him talk. He's top notch. So, crowdsource lending pool. Your Celsius wallet will enable you to earn interest on your crypto holdings. When you deposit your coins, you'll join our decentralized lending pool and earn daily interest. I freaking love it. And I've been told, well, at least the CEO said it'll be 5%. Me likey. Cash lend against your coins. We're building a lending platform for the crypto community to reap the benefits of the futures market and margin lending without the profits going to traditional financial institutions. So right now, when people want to short the market or go into the futures and margin stuff, whatever, they borrow people's crypto, and then if they lose out or whatever. But anyway, there's a lot of profit to be made there. And so rather than share the profit with like the big exchanges that usually run this stuff or the banks, like the traditional financial institutions, they want to share it with the community. So they'll basically split that profit 50-50. This is fantastic, kids. What else we got going on? Oh, I like this. For their stupidity, your gain. For the first time ever, Wall Street is late to the party and still has her head stuck in the sand. And we want to stick it to the traditional finance industry who still don't believe in decentralization, crypto coins, or the promise of blockchain to level the playing field for people across the globe. I love it. I could care less what Bitcoin trades for, how it trades, why it trades, who trades it. If you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price one day. That was Jammin. That filthy jerk. Yeah, I guess he was the biggest purchaser of Bitcoin when it crashed back in the fall. I'm not saying it crashed. It corrected. But he came out and said that. Things pulled back. China had some things going on with their exchanges. And then J.P. Morgan and Chase, the bank that Jamie Dimon's in charge of, went and bought a ton of Bitcoin. Filthy jerk. Here's from Forbes, very reputable establishment, and VentureBeat, Huffington Post. Here's what they had to say. Celsius is raising the temperature when it comes to offering millennials an opportunity to earn real interest and use new ways to deal with old money. VentureBeat says, today Celsius, an Ethereum-based lending platform, has announced its plans to disrupt this industry by enabling peer-to-peer instant loans. And Huffington Post says they are gaining traction quickly and are working to open the floodgates of credit. Honestly, I don't care for debt, because that's how credit is. That's what your FICO score is. How well do you manage it? Debt. We really shouldn't go into debt. We should save up our money and wait till we have enough money to pay for something. But I get it. Sometimes you just don't have enough money to pay for things. So what else is going on here? Our pre-sale's already started. If you have enough to get into the pre-sale, they're giving you a 20% bonus. The crowd sale will begin March 15th. All right, so today's Sunday, March 11th. You got, I believe on Thursday is when we will be ready to rock and roll. So this is a community. So no more Wall Street. It's not profit driven. And it's Satoshi's dream, right, of a decentralized, consensus-driven financial instrument. Real people building a real product. Alex Mashinsky, he's the guy. He's the man. He's the one that's going to make Celsius a very important decentralized app that you guys are going to want to use. What I like about it is you only need one of their tokens to become a member to reap all those benefits. So when you get paid in interest, you're going to get paid in Celsius tokens. Who needs to purchase the tokens? Or the people that are doing the trading, the futures and the margins lending stuff. Those people there are the ones that need the Celsius tokens. So what else? So when you get paid, you're going to get paid in Celsius tokens. Plus, you can also, I believe they talked about purchasing. So basically, a little exchange between the community to get Celsius tokens, which is pretty cool. So anyway, Alex Mashinsky, CEO, is a visionary inventor and serial entrepreneur with over 30 patents, whose first company IPO'd on the Nasdaq. He's raised over $1 billion worth. He has raised over $1 billion with over $3 billion in successful exits. Alex has original patent on VoIP and is now working on MOIP, Money Over Internet Protocol. I like it. Good old MOIP. Great team. Great team. Miko's done some fantastic stuff at Evercoin. Moshe, heard his name here and there throughout my almost year of being in crypto. So there's definitely a strong team here. But anyway, traders going to trade, traders going to get played. Family offices, hedge funds, and other larger players can now play the crypto market through traditional financial institutions like the CME and CBOE. This allows traders to bet on cryptocurrency prices with other large financial institutions with none of the profits going into the cryptocurrency ecosystem. The Celsius community is dedicated to the promise of decentralization in the blockchain. We now have the opportunity to turn the tables and take advantage of the institutional non-believers who are late to the party and still want to bet against us. With Celsius, you'll be able to securely loan the crypto you've been hodling to financial institutions dumb enough to think it's a good idea to short the market, and you'll be able to earn interest in coins. It's a win-win for the community. We either minimize volatility or get paid a lot for it. We say go ahead. We'll be happy to take your money to enrich the community who see the future. Hodlers will get more degrees, so Celsius tokens are going to call them degrees. CEL is going to be the ticker for those. And the more they loan and borrows will pay less to hedge their positions. One of the things Mr. Mashinsky said was E equals MC squared was all wrong. E stands for Ethereum, M stands for members, and C squared stands for community credit. I like it. You know, you guys got to listen to him talk. He's really good. He knows his stuff, and he's ready to kick butt and take some names with Celsius. So, I want to check out, I believe it was under here, frequently asked questions. What currencies can I use to contribute to the crowd sale? I already went over that with you. Ethereum, Bitcoin, or USD, which is nice, so you don't have to use any of your crypto to get in on the ICO. How do I pay in US dollars? We'll provide you the wire information from our Chase bank account. That's nice. Stick it to Jamie Dimon. What is the Ether BTC price of 1 Celsius token? The price of 1 cell is issued at USD 20 cents each. It is not tied directly to ETH or BTC. The conversion is based on the USD price provided to us by Gemini at the time when we received the contribution. So they're going off of Gemini's price. By the way, Gemini is supposed to be adding more crypto. And it's funny how they're adding Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, and they already have Bitcoin and Ethereum. But it's interesting that they're adding those. If you watch one of my other videos about buying Litecoin, because these cryptos are going to be the ones that are going to be used. A couple of years, you're going to see them everywhere. How long will bonus CEL be locked up for? The current bonus level during a pre-sale is 20%. These tokens will be locked up for 6 months from the day the crowd sale commences. Tokens received from any bonus allocation for all rounds will be locked up for 6 months. For example, if you contribute 10,000 and receive 50,000 sell tokens plus 20% bonus of an additional 10,000 sell tokens, the 10,000 tokens will be locked up for 6 months. That's okay. What are the bonus tiers during a pre-sale? When does a pre-sale end? When does a crowd sale end? Crowd sale will last approximately 1 week. I don't know if it's going to quite last an entire week from the 15th to the 22nd. I think they're probably going to sell out. There will be 650 million tokens in total. Unsold tokens from the pre-sale and crowd sale will be burnt. Documents for KYC will need a copy of your passport or ID, so driver's license or passport. If I'm American, do I need to be accredited for the pre-sale? Yes, you do. If Celsius isn't a security, then why do I need to be accredited? Despite Celsius being a utility token, we have decided to follow the rules for the Reg D under SEC law, blah, 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 blah. Just in case the SEC decides to change their crazy rules. Which is funny because the CFTC calls cryptos a commodity, and then the SEC calls them a security, and they don't even know, so whatever. Crypto collateral, who is this for? Oh, the person who wants to leverage your crypto holdings to take out a loan in USD without selling your cryptos. Again, you can literally, once you had enough crypto saved up, you could use this as your income. And if you had some cryptos that were paying you, or maybe you have enough crypto that you're loaning out on Celsius, that when you take out the loan for Celsius to live off for the year, which would mean you would be getting like a tax-free income, because when you borrow money it's not taxed, and then you just use the interest that you were getting from loaning out your crypto and some of the other ways you can earn interest on this platform. Hey, I think it's a win-win situation. I really like Celsius. How long-term are these loans? We plan to offer a large array of lending options from 1-day to 1-year contracts, all with highly competitive interest rates to offer our members as many options as possible. The interview I watched with Heidi from Crypto Tips, which again, thank you Heidi for, I don't know when you did your video, but it was late the other night, and I said, holy crap, this is awesome. Anyway, so from what I heard, 9%. That's cheaper than a credit card. That's about the same price as a personal loan. And if you're going to get paid 5% to have your crypto loaned out to other people, well, not only you could say, like, well, it's only costing me really 4%, but there are other ways to earn more than 5% with this platform. You got to listen to Alex's interview with Heidi from Crypto Tips, because they get in a little more in depth with it. What are interest rates? We intend to lend with single-digit interest rates, no matter your credit score. Why? Because it's collateralized. So we plan to provide our members with much lower rates than they would get from a traditional bank. We expect dollar loans to crypto holders to be somewhere between 7 and 9%, compared to 18 to 35 for typical credit cards. We plan to use the interest received to increase our ability to lend more dollars to more members. As we get to scale, we plan to use our size to lower interest rates even further. This is why I love crypto, because the people that are developing things and making things want to do what's best for the people. Okay? If you think about it, you show me who has control of the money and I'll show you who has the power over the people. I don't remember who said that. I believe it was a quote from somewhere. Maybe it was Pokemon or Dr. Evil or somebody. But anyway, if that holds true and crypto's put money back into you and you have control over your money and no one else has control over it, it's controlled by software, well, now we're going to level the playing field, and cryptos are going to make the world a much nicer place, I think. But as they grow and scale, which I really believe Celsius is going to blow up, and within a year of going in doing what they're going to do, if they can scale to, I think, what's going to be a huge demand, those interest rates may keep coming down. I'd love to see them like right around where like mortgage rates are at right now, like 3 or 4%, like lower than what we would get if we loaned our crypto, because that would just be beautiful. Do I pay interest on my loan in dollars or sell? You can take a loan in dollars and pay it back in dollars. The interest will be paid back in sell tokens. So you need to sell tokens to pay the interest. How do I pay off my loan in dollars? On a monthly basis, we plan for members set up a direct withdrawal from their bank accounts. Why does the interest rate vary on loans? The more members we have, the more we can lend. This will give us the ability to offer better rates to everyone. Our goal is to grow the community of borrowers and lenders, so we will be offering incentives for people who join the network early, who refer additional people, etc. Basically, the more the merrier and less expensive. So go tell everyone. Go tell it on the mountain. I don't care. Go tell your dog and your aunt and your uncle and your brother and your sister and everybody else. Call up, I don't know, somebody. Call someone, pick up your phone and call someone. Call Ghostbusters. I don't care. Call somebody, but spread the word. Can I get a better interest rate with more collateral? No. The interest rates will not be determined by the amount of your collateral. We believe everyone should be offered the same rates, regardless of how much money or crypto they have. The current financial system is unfairly biased towards people with more assets, more connections, more access. Let's change it. I like it. How much collateral is needed to get a cash loan, and how does this compare to competitor platforms? We plan to allow people to start borrowing dollars once they have deposited at least $100 worth of accepted cryptocurrency. Based on the volatility of the coin, the amount a member can borrow will vary between 20 to 50% of the value of the coin. We aim to keep the minimum deposit as low as possible to remove any barriers to entry. Tell your credit cards to take a hike. Well, I can't wait to be like, hey, I don't need these credit cards anymore. Hey, little credit card, go take a hike. All right, I can't wait for that. This is exciting stuff. Celsius, get some. March 15th. I know what I'm doing. Getting some Celsius because it's gonna be nice. Anyway, so. What else? What happens if my collateral assets drop sharply in value while I have a loan? To protect the community, we will set limits to balance out lending as much as possible against margin calls. Once the value of your collateral drops below the agreed level, usually between 20 and 50% of the currency's value, you will be notified by text and email that you can either deposit any accepted coins into your wallet to increase your collateral, pay down the loan by depositing more USD via ACH, or sell some of your coins. Do whatever you want. This is typically how the rest of those collateralized lend out your loan stuff. I know that's how salt lending works, but they had different tiers. They had 20, 40, and 60%. So what I like, if you want to take out a $60,000 loan, you needed $100,000 in collateral to put up. Just so you understood how that works. And right now they're doing only enterprise on salt lending. They have a massive demand. I believe they're going through 60-some thousand people that would like to borrow against their crypto. So if this is not forcing us to, go with big time, major, crazy loans, and you're like, well, hey, my credit card's like, uh, you know, it has a limit of $5,000 on it. And I need, this is saying 50%. So if I had $10,000 in collateral in my crypto, then I could get a $5,000 loan by the looks of it. That's half, right? And, pay that low 7 to 9%, which is a lot less than a credit card, and then you get the cash in your hand. Like, wow, I love it. It's good stuff, people. Will you sell my crypto without asking me? Yes, if you do not respond and your collateral continues to drop in value, we will sell a portion of your coins. If the value of your collateral continues to fall, you may receive additional notifications. So here's the deal, guys. They're going to be doing, this is based off the interview with Heidi from Crypto Tips, that they're going to be doing basically a top 20 coins on Coin Market Cap, I believe, or per market cap. So you don't have as much volatility. And the good thing is if you're accumulating, crypto now, like I love Litecoin, so I try to accumulate it as much as I possibly can. And there's some other ones that are in that top 20 that I think are going to take off. In my opinion, right now, this is the lowest the market's going to be for a long. It may never. I don't think it's ever going to get this low again. I really don't. I see a bull market bouncing up. I hear from people that have behind the scenes connections that there's a lot of volume coming in that we're not seeing right now. So I'm really not that concerned. Like I think, my portfolio is going to allow me to start living a little bit different than I am now. I will probably, because I have some debt, maybe pay off some cars. Maybe I'll probably be using Celsius because the interest rate's cheaper than what's on some different things. And if I'm earning interest, because maybe I'll probably let them hold some of my crypto, why not? Why not? I know I'm definitely going to be probably taking advantage of this whole opportunity. So, again, I don't see things dropping crazy, but I mean, if you think about it, Bitcoin hit a high of 20,000 and then it got slammed, and a lot of that was, I think it was intentional. And it dropped down to whatever, a little bit below 6,000, and then it's been hanging around 10,000, give or take, 15, 1,800 or whatever, but still, I don't think we're going to have to worry. And I think most people at this point will be able to add more. Like if you're buying crypto now, I think you'll be okay to take out some of these loans here. But now's the time to buy. Buy the dip. Buy that dip. Buy that dip. All right. How long do you have to react? You'll have several hours to respond or decide what you would like to do. We will try to provide you with alerts when the market is very volatile. If Celsius isn't a security, then why do I need to be accredited? They already did that. Lending, how do you determine the interest rate? We will represent the lenders, so we will pool all the lenders' assets together to create one crypto pool for the borrowers, and then we will let Wall Street hedge and crypto funds bid the highest possible price to borrow those coins. We're looking out for our lenders, not the hedge in the crypto funds. What percentage return can I expect on my deposits? We aim to provide our lenders with rates of somewhere between 5 and 9%, depending on the demand of the deposited coin. This number is determined by what's best for the community. In what currency is interest paid? Interest earned will be paid in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Celsius tokens based on the profile of the user. Your interest will be calculated and deposited daily into your account. Wow. I thought that you're just going to get your interest paid in Celsius, but now you can get it in Bitcoin or Ethereum. For real, for real. What risk does a lender take on? The coins deposited by our members are never provided to any third party. At all times, coins are moved between Celsius's accounts on the top 5 exchanges. The only possible risk for lenders would be if Celsius did not require sufficient cash deposits from hedge funds who initiated short positions on the Celsius platform. Dang. How do I pay off my loan? Dollars on a monthly basis. We plan for members to set up direct withdrawal. Already covered that. Why does the interest rate vary on loans? The more members we have, already covered that. All loans are backed by crypto collateral or cash deposits from hedge funds. We see very little opportunity for fraud. A portion of the interest from any loan will go into a reserve pool set aside to insure lenders against any loans that are defaulted on. How do you plan to mitigate the risk of loss in lending when cryptocurrencies are highly volatile at the moment? We do not lend coins. We will lend dollars using the cryptocurrency from our members as collateral. The crypto holder still has the same volatility regardless of whether they took the loan. The volatility of cryptocurrency in relation to the US dollar will be relevant with our model because the loan is in dollars. The cryptocurrency is only being used as collateral to enable us to lend at low rates. Our goal is to always lend with interest rates at single digits no matter what your credit score is. Most of our members have not been able to access sub 10% borrowing rates in their lifetimes. That's right. I mean, if you go to take out a personal loan, it's at 9.99%, and you're going to be able to do it between 7 and 9%. I'm in. I'm signing up. What are SEL tokens used for? Hedge and crypto funds must use SEL in order to pay the fees and commissions on their margin trade with Celsius. Let me read that again. Hedge and crypto funds must use SEL in order to pay the fees and commissions on their margin trade order with Celsius. Celsius will distribute daily the SEL tokens to all the members who lent coins as interest. SEL is an essential part of the Celsius network ecosystem. Participants such as hedge funds or other financial institutions who would like to take a short position on a particular cryptocurrency will be required to place a large cash deposit as well as pay fees and commissions in order to complete a transaction. All fees and commissions will be paid in SEL tokens. We are creating the SEL token to give coin holders an additional source of potential appreciation from increasing trades by the hedge and crypto funds. As the volume on Celsius network increases, demand from funds to buy SEL will increase as well. We hope that this cycle will result in coin holders obtaining additional value from their crypto holdings and their SEL tokens. So the word that comes out there in that last sentence is we hope. If you pay attention, there's been a lot of this futures margin trading stuff poking up and creeping out. So I don't know if it's really a hope as much as that whole area is going to grow. And if Celsius is able to go get these people and say, hey, we'll offer you a little bit better interest to use, to borrow against us, then hey, we're in. What exchanges will the tokens be available on? We're in the process of partnering with some of the largest exchanges to manage our buy and sell orders. We will use our leverage from the volume to buy and sell orders to get listed on these same exchanges. Our aim is to be listed on as many top exchanges as possible. I imagine they'll probably easily get listed on Fork Delta because I don't think it costs anything. And they're pretty good at adding tokens, ERC20 tokens right away, because that's what the platform is designed to do. If you don't know how to trade on Ether Delta, Fork Delta, don't bother with Ether Delta right now. A lot of things happen there, but Fork Delta took what Ether Delta used to be, and they got some good developers behind it. They have some big plans, and it works pretty darn well. So you can find tokens on there you really can't find anywhere else. When will I be able to buy or sell? Well, that's, they're hoping within the first few months after the close of the public sale. And when will SEL tokens be issued? Within a few weeks of the closing of the crowd sale. All tokens will be distributed to all participants within a window of 12 hours, except for bonus tokens, obviously, which will be held for 6 months. Folks, this is a big one. Do you need to take advantage of the ICO? I don't know. I mean, I look at it a couple of different ways. I think these Celsius tokens are going to go up in value as time goes on just because of how they're going to be used. Again, there's a limited supply, the demand will go up, the value of those tokens will go up. Especially when you know how that whole ecosystem works. People can get paid in Celsius tokens, their interest paid in Celsius tokens. The guys that want to borrow the crypto, so to speak, to go do their futures and margins, all that stuff. There's going to be a demand, and that demand's only going to continue to grow. So you can get a bunch. I almost think like I might get a bunch and just give them away to people so they can be a part of this wonderful platform. you know, help out the community. Hey, you got some crypto? Let's hold it and hang out and do our thing and do what we got to do. Let's let's be chilly. I'll share. Maybe I'll do a giveaway on here and give away some Celsius tokens. Hopefully, I can get them in the ICO. I hope you guys take advantage of it. I just flip them down through here, um, through the blog. You never know what you'll see. And media. Um, where is it? This video here, how to evaluate an initial coin offering, is very good stuff. You guys really got to listen to him and dive in and hear what's going on. I think just by listening to him talk, you will be like, I'm in. All right? So March 15th, get your Ethereum or your Bitcoin or US dollars ready. The cost is going to be 30 cents per token for the ICO. So, crowd sale details, that's what I wanted. So again, if you're able to take advantage of the pre-sale, well, I think it may be over. Not sure. If not, but March 15th, I'm not accredited. I live in the United States. Maybe you don't. You can take advantage of that. Or maybe you are accredited. But anyway, the crowd sale, 30 cents per token. So basically, 3-to-1 deal, I guess, for every dollar you throw at it. So I don't know how many I'll get. I haven't decided on that. These are just the details about what they're going to do with it, and then as far as what the bonus, how they'll handle that. Actually, this is the pre-sale. The platinum, gold, silver, bronze level all sold out. So anyway, I would suggest coming over here, getting signed up, so you're ready to go on the 15th. You can see the crowd sale, only 10% of the tokens are going to be left to do that. And they already have an app. The app's going to be, right here it is. They actually demo it here in this video. So, yeah, the only thing I guess, I don't want to say is risky, but you're giving a third party your crypto. Hearing Alex talk, it sounds like you're going to be extremely secure with it. I wouldn't throw all your crypto in there. Yeah, it'd be nice if, you have $500,000 and you're earning 5% interest on it. That'd be fantastic. But, however this crypto market pans out, I think this whole platform is going to be very, very useful. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover with you guys. I hope you enjoyed my quick little review. I know I just basically went through the website like you could do, but sometimes people don't have time to click. But if they're driving, and if you're driving right now, keep your eyes on the road. Anyway, don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so below. Check out any of the links in the description. I'll put a link to the website here for Celsius. And I think that's it. So, hey, keep it real. God bless you guys. Take care, and we'll see you next time.